horizontal line, yeah. If it's hard to walk up, it's a steep slope, right? If you want a small gradual slope, it's easy to walk, right? That last one would be the easiest to walk up, right? Okay. Keep going, Dimitri.
Which of the following has the smallest negative slope? And since these three seem all positive, I didn't get which one would be the smallest negative slope. So
Can someone help him with that? Which is the smallest negative slope? Genesis? I wrote none. Don't look at me. Everyone's like, is that right? That is right. Right? There's only positive slopes out there. I don't see any negative slopes.
and which of the following has the largest positive slope? I was thinking this one right here, the A, because it's kind of, this line is passing this one, so I thought this one would be the largest positive. That's what I was thinking.
I think B is great.
Dimitri, do you agree with that?
I do agree because it's steeper to be positive. In 8th grade, I personally didn't learn much slope, so this is kind of new to me, that's why I'm not very well at this.
Okay,
I'm learning
that's
as I go. Which of the following is the largest negative slope? Since none of them are negative, this would also be none.
Good corrections there, Dimitri. Keep going.
Draw a line with a slope of 0. Explain how you remember that this line has a slope of 0. I don't know if I drew this correctly, but I said this has a line with a slope of 0 due to how there's no rise over run. That's what I was saying here, but does anyone have a different type of drawing they did? A line?
Good question. What would your line be for a 0 slope? Jada. A straight horizontal line. Is that what you drew, Dimitri?
This, yeah, but not. I drew 2 verticals.
Right, so it needs to be a straight horizontal line, but then you also were doing the vertical line test, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're just checking to make sure that's still a function. All right, last one.
Draw a line with a slope that is undefined. Explain how you remember that this line is a slope that is undefined. I put the line as undefined slope due to its inability to properly represent y equals mx plus b, but I was trying to do the vertical line test, but I don't think that's right either. So,
Okay, can someone help? Derek?
This is drawing vertical line.
yeah.
Straight enough, right? It's directly vertical, okay? Okay, so far so good. Thank you, Dimitri, good job. All right, we got one more page to go. This is taking a little longer than I expected, but we're getting a lot of things clarified. That's okay. Daniela, go ahead. Quickly, let's go. Zoom out a little bit.
So what he's trying to tell you is how to find a slope, which is really easy.
A little louder, Daniela, so everyone can hear you.
Okay, so you're supposed
I want you to move into Harkness right now for the next few minutes. I basically want you to go in and try those problems out. You know your groups. Take that your Harkness packet with you, and based on where you left off. Does anybody have any questions as to what you'll be doing in your Harkness groups, or what groups are you are in? All right, I want your pen, your paper, whatever else you need, your calculator, and you're going to move into your Harkness groups in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Quickly. You got 7 seconds to be seated. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The bird's coming really soon. In. A little bit of help here, moving quickly. All right, get to work. Let's go.
midpoint here, I was
That true for the next one as well?
15. So then I multiply 15 by 10
Tutors 40
equals
divided by what?
150 inches.
Does it equal what?
So the top of here would be 150.
Okay, good. What about 25? Next one.
And then that's
You sure about that?
yeah, that's what I did.
If this is one,
So the equation that you want to use
The dotted line from the center.
is your speed is equal to distance over time.
You get it right.
Right? So what's your speed?
No,
How
you're talking
fast are you
about
going on that? Let's try 25. Right? How fast are you going?
Yeah, because
25 miles per hour.
usually you would put the roof like the top
How far are you going?
in the middle, like
240 miles.
No, but 22 is the
How
height.
long is it going to take
so
you?
then you have a 30 to 30, 15.
What are you going to do? You're going to multiply
You did it.
They're supposed to be 6
over
feet.
25.
Every foot
What do you get?
all the way to
You
the
understand?
Divide that.
15 times 10 inches because it says
So like more.
Figure out for everyone. Figure out what to do. Again, let's do the
up
next
here
one.
would be 150.
What's her speed?
15 on both sides.
You don't know. Keep it at how far are you traveling?
Yeah, so you divide it by 12.
How far are you traveling?
12.5 added to 22.
Yeah, so they there, right?
Crazy, how far are you traveling?
Add that up.
240 miles.
50
okay,
plus
we got,
12.
how long is the whole, triangle part?
8 hours.
2.5.
Alright, so what's your speed?
2.5. 12.5.
30.
So you add the 22 onto the
30 miles per hour.
Yeah,
Some of you know how to do this.
This
I
one
want you to figure it out
from
amongst you
center of
guys.
the
Go,
building.
figure it out. Who
The
feels like
center
you know how to do
is
this?
15, so you start
Tell me
at
how. Help lead the group.
It's yes. So you barely was able to build it.
Oh, cause you got the triangle going off the map. So I'm thinking it's a little bit.
Yeah, we found it.
We're supposed to go 15, 6 feet
If
away
with the
from it.
0.5,
Won't that be nasty?
the higher you let
Is that-
you have to.
Oh, I can understand.
So how long should they be combined? Or how long should they be individually? So they should be 9 feet. Y'all get it?
Yeah. Cause
So look, you cut this.
All right, Craig, that looks like an excellent job. Now, can someone who's not there explain what happened out there?
The house is, okay.
Not one. Not someone else.
That house broke this. Okay.
Suleiman, can you explain to me what happened out
You
there?
cut 30 in half, so you look at the dotted line. You put it in, it's 15 feet on each side. You cut 30 in half. And so it's
Go ahead,
46
go.
feet away from the center. So you go this way, it's 15, 96, and it's 9 feet. Both sides.
Here, and
You don't get it.
half of 30 is 10, so
We cut this, so we start at 15, and so it's they supposed to be 6 feet away from the center. We take it away, 6 feet away from the center. They know 15 minus 6 is 9 feet. You get it?
oh, cause that line right there is 30, just like the bottom line, they're the same length. And half of that, which is the center, is 15. And then you want 6.
There's 12 of them.
Right, we said,
150 by 12.
they both the same thing.
Yeah, we're not paying attention to that.
Why'd you divide by 12?
So,
It's just say in the center of the.
because each side would be 9.
Albert?
Oh, okay. So you said would be nice. Put that on me. No.
Then we added 22 because it's
Okay, let's see, right here.
angular. Then it's 34.5, less than 35.0, but it is still around 35.
Nice try. Does anybody wants to add anything to what Suleiman said? Something was slightly off. Yeah, Perry, go ahead.
So
You said what?
This,
I'm looking for how you got the 150.
okay.
We can ask you a question.
So the half of the length, I would say, of the house is 15 feet. And here it says for every 1 foot of horizontal run, you add 10 inches to the height.
We got 9 feet.
So then
You got 9 feet. Why? Explain it to me.
multiply 10 times 515.
No, please, anybody.
You get 1.
So okay, so we go to the center.
You divide it by
Split it
12
in
to
half,
get,
so it's gonna be 15 on both sides. Because we split it 30 in half, and so it's supposed to be 6 feet away from the center. So you go 6 feet back on each side, like what they did, it's gonna be 9 feet.
150 is the inches.
Horizontally.
Horizontal.
What are they asking for?
How long straight?
How long's your speed? They're asking for the So what you did, if I understand this correctly, mark me if I'm wrong, this is the center that you got, and then you said that's 15 feet, and you said that this guy is 6 feet away, so that has to be 9 feet away. And I agree with you, but that's not what they're asking. What are they asking? They're asking about the vertical. So how are we going to find the vertical?
So that would be 11, 11 minus 6. So it would be 5 feet. No, but it says vertical, so it doesn't have to be going this way.
Yeah, because it didn't make sense when we were going.
So the length of the house,
So then it would be 5 feet.
then usually the tip of the roof is in the middle. So then I divided,
So we have to do the bottom.
I divided it to get the half.
Here you go.
Midpoint, that's where
It's supposed to be 6 feet.
inferred like the tip of the top of the roof is. So then that's
How'd you get 5 feet?
Cut 22 and a half, it would be 11 minus, whatever, 6 would be 11.
Not really.
What are they asking for? What is the problem asking for?
The vertical line is 22 with the vertical.
They're asking for this.
Yeah, so then
So, okay.
6 feet is actually.
Wait, is this so it's under that?
So this right here.
Carter, can you explain it?
They're right here.
Oh, the last question is with an R. What do you do with the R? Divided by 240. Let's go through the steps again. What is the R? Is that a speed? Is that a time? Okay, so I'm going to write my equation. What's my equation? Okay, wonderful. S equals D over T. What's my speed out there? What did they say? Say that again. The speed's R. Thank you. What is my distance? How far am I going? What's my time? I don't know. Let's keep it as T right now. We can cross multiply. T is equal to what? 240 over R. Now, the reason why it looks funky is because they put a variable in there and ask you to find something in terms of another variable. You're gonna get a little bit more used to that as you do more math. But right now it looks a little weird, right? What's 240 over R? Good. Questions on number 1 before we move on? Any questions on number 1? Okay, good. Move on. Number 2. Go. All right. How are we doing on part B out here?
I thought 9
What do you got?
Between the two words.
He said we was right fast.
I don't see any problem.
No, there is product data on his
Yep.
For the inside.
This part, right?
Yeah, for that part.
So, so this right here.
Jayla, can I fix your diagram just a little bit? It might make your math a little bit easier.
Whichever one doesn't have anything in it.
Let's do that. I think that'll help you a little bit. Use the fact that those are triangles. That's all I'm going to tell you. Use the fact that those are triangles.
Oh, so wouldn't that be 90? It's 18.
No, that's not 90 degrees.
So I did it. I said 18. You said 18. You said 18. I said 18.
So 90 inches right now to, right there like 18.
It's 7.5.
So this bottom, so this right
Dejay,
here.
are you writing it up? Okay. Is everybody following Dejay?
7.5.
While Dejay is writing that up, try and see if you can figure out what she's doing, and then she's going to explain it in a second.
Found this and it was 9 feet. And so he said it's supposed to be inches, so that's going to be 90 inches. That's 108, right? 12 times 9, 108.
divided by 6.
So it's 7.5.
Sometimes I
9 feet.
Yeah.
Every foot.
No, the top part.
Every foot is 10 inches. You trying to turn 9 feet into inches?
Divide by 12.
But how did he do it? He did like the little box.
We gotta find the vertical lines in it. Y'all just doing the bottom part.
So we already at the bottom. So I'm looking at the bottom.
Yeah.
So we subtracted for these. It's easier to find the hypotenuse.
Wait, so the 150 inches is for the top part?
Thank you, Anisha, for that. That was good. That was a good start. Go ahead. Nice and loud so they can hear.
So do we divide 150 divided by 7.5?
Are you, Jamie, you trying to find out what that side equal right there? That's cut off right here by using the Pythagorean
This is
theorem.
our answer. That's all this is.
Right.
So we trying to do something.
Right, that's what I just said.
I think it's 7.5 here. Wait. Now, how much was what out here? You found out this was 6 feet, is that correct? And then this was how much, 9 feet? Okay, so we got that so far. Okay, now, what did the problem tell us earlier about how
Where you get 22?
this
Why you walk away from the
divided
problem?
this
Can you
part?
please show us what you did? 1 foot.
Okay, so 1 foot out
I divided
here.
it, so you're right here from the top of the house.
It'll
And
give
then
you
It was 30, so I
10
divided it
inches
by
out
15.
here.
So then I used the 15.
Okay, so how many feet do you have out here?
Two because it's 2.
Yeah, I divided it by 10, so it said that it rises 10 inches for each foot. So then, so
I don't really like that much,
What are
but
units?
it's you're right. Is that correct? Did you read that correctly?
It rises 10 inches.
that's why I divided it.
Oh,
So
that's
it
what it is.
is.
So it rises 10 inches for each foot.
The
That's
15
10
is
out
from
here.
the.
So given that it's 90, then what?
Each foot, it rises 10
Given that this one is 9 foot,
So then
how
I
much is this
multiplied,
one?
I got 150 inches. So it rose 150 inches, then I put it into.
90 inches or 90? Can you please draw the thing?
Right? Okay, and then
So then I was talking about this. So right here is 30. 30, so then each part is 15, so it seems that for. And I remember that you can find
What about the 6 on the top? Does that change anything?
That's in part B.
you got the answer?
That's the answer.
Okay, now I want Jayla to sit down and I want somebody else to explain. Okay, David, can you explain what in the world is happening? You're in here? The rise over the.
1.5 feet.
Oh, interesting. What do you think this kind of relates to? It does, right? How?
Basically over this is a rise over.
And you make a triangle when you try to look for it on your grid in here.
Yeah, because you want to put this on the ground.
We got a couple of smart people out here. Okay, good. Good. So where would your slope be out here? Which line would be your with one that you're calculating your slope on?
So now since we're getting the whole height,
The bottom of the triangle.
you have to add
Bottom of the triangle.
No, that one right there. The
12.5.
second longest one.
This one?
Wait,
No.
This one?
Yeah.
What's the slope of this one?
So
We did this at
already know
homework.
the
What's the
height.
slope of this?
We know the height.
Undefined.
Oh, you look at
Oh.
and then the bottom is 0.
Bottom 0. Which one are you looking for?
And then
We
you
looking for the undefined one.
and since that's below.
Lots of meaning making out here. Lots of
Can
meaning
you do this
making out
on
here.
homework?
No, we did the undefined and the land part. So we can move on.
Okay, move on. Next. Now, I want you to discuss with your partner what went well, what you can improve on for 1 minute. Go.
Since that house problem, we were discussing about how we find the little part, the vertical side of the thing, and we figured out that we realized that it's actually part of a home. The vertical thing was undefined, and the little part was slow. We were trying to find that little slant center to the part. And we found out it was 90 inches, and we put it into feet, which was 7.5 feet.
I was that to make sure everybody understood because like some people get lost in how they go so we had to go through it a couple times, but at the end everybody understood.
Okay, bring it back in 3, 2, 1. Something that somebody did well. What do you think? You or someone else? Let's go with Jayla.
As a group, when we didn't get something, like we really explained it and we started over and we had to erase a lot. And so us explaining, it wasn't a waste of time only doing one problem because we got everybody to understand.
Yeah, I think that was very solid. And good props to that group. That group did really, really well. Yes, Michaela.
With that house part, Ricardo went up to the board, and I'm just like, I don't know what he doing. Okay, it was then once he finished, it got clear. And so when he explained it.
Okay, he did a good job of explaining it well. Yeah, go ahead, Elijah. What happened well?
Jayla also did a good job of making sure everybody got it right.
Yeah, good. Jayla holding people accountable. Excellent. Moises.
In our group, when we were doing the house problem, we tried it like 4 different ways, and then we finally settled on one problem. So it was a really good like melding of everybody's.
I agree. Good job. And Perry.
Shout out to Ethan for clarifying 3B for me, because I thought I was doing it right, and then it was like, oh no, it's from here to there. I was like, oh.